And this one's just deliver the goods, just like the first one did. And in comes Ungarekla. And that's a no ball. Certainly looked like a no ball. He was way outside that back line. And there's a chance for a run out, and he's absolutely missed it. Ungarekla. He's actually... This one's going high up in the air. Is this going to go the distance? It's going to take a bounce and go trickle away for a boundary. So smart batting by Kulwinder Singh. Saw the gap and took full advantage of it. This one's up in the air. Could be a catching opportunity here. There's some fielders converging underneath it. One of them is Poluri, and that's just the man you want underneath the ball. Brilliant fielder. And he's taken that catch. Good work by him. He had to backpedal a bit there. He had to make sure he judged the trajectory of the ball perfectly. An early breakthrough here for Ungarekla. This one's just cut away nicely there. And that one's going to beat the fielder, Rajshekhar Poluri. And this one's taking an edge. That's a thick edge. You could hear that from a mile away, and he's gone. That's the big wicket of Ashish Baum. And excellent work here by Ungarekla. Gets a couple of early breakthroughs to start this match. And the Eagles are absolutely pumped up and fired up. This is the aggression and the passion. This one's just goes back of a length, angles it into his body, and some smart cricket by Waqas Akhtar. Singh goes to the shot. This one's played uppishly. He could have his third wicket. Jawad Shah's underneath it. He surely will take it, and he takes it. What a night for Ungarekla this is proving to be. He gets his third wicket, and he'll be absolutely delighted with himself. Juggaraj Singh never looked comfortable out there. He was having a very difficult time, and in the end, goes for the big shot again. It's to his favorite boundary. Is this going to beat the fielder? It certainly will. So Resham Singh gets his first boundary. Goes for his iconic shot. Resham Singh is going straight to a fielder, and he puts that one down. That's not the best bit of fielding. A little mistake out there by Amit Patel. This one's whacked by Waqas Akhtar. Has he found the gap? It's a good bit of fielding there. Oh, it isn't by the looks of it. Well, goes for the big shot. Resham Singh. He's absolutely belted this one. It's going to take a bounce right in front of the boundary rope and go for 4. This was played uppishly. Could be a catching opportunity. Shaker. That's Manikanta there underneath it, the captain himself, and he takes that important catch. And look at that celebration. He knows how big a moment this is. He's got one of the widest smiles you'll ever see because he's just picked up the wicket of the very dangerous Waqas Akhtar. This one's another incredible shot there, and we see a big cheer from everyone at the scorer's table. They were waiting for that from Resham Singh. Great work there, and you know how much Boris Gorley enjoyed Resham Singh pulling out his trademark shot. They're going to need to try to get another 25 to 30 runs, you feel, in these remaining 2 overs. Goes for the big shot again, Resham Singh. Is he going to clear the fielder? He certainly will. Well, Jawad Shah is a pretty tall man out there, and looks like that's Umar Shah. Yep, he's a pretty tall man, and even he couldn't reach to that one. Goes for that shot again. This is a helicopter shot. Well, this is some brilliant stuff here. Resham Singh bringing out his entire repertoire. And boy, this is delightful to watch. Take a look at this one. Goes for the big shot again. This one going right down the ground. Is he going to split the fielders? He certainly will. Resham Singh hits another boundary. Excellent shot. Goes for the big shot again. Is this going to go the distance? It's going to take a bounce and go for 4. Shaker Muttam Sethi. Goes for the big shot again. Is this going to go the distance? It's going over the fielder's head, and it's another boundary. Resham Singh is on fire at the end over here. Everything is going his way, and he gets a half century. Raise your bat, Resham Singh. Doesn't look like he's going for that. He wants to rock the baby. Is he going to go for the big shot again? He certainly will. This is going to go the distance. It does. That's a huge 6. Resham Singh is absolutely going mental here. Last ball. And this one's just played towards fine leg. Is it going to go to the boundary? There he is, Patel, to try to cut that one out. They'll come back for another run here. And the Black Caps, all thanks to this late surge by Resham Singh, managed to get themselves to 107. Well, that was one of the most special innings you will ever see. He was at 11 of 16, Resham Singh. And then, in these last 15 deliveries he faced. He played an absolute belter. That was an absolutely mind-blowing innings. He absolutely went off. Managed to score an incredible amount of runs at the end. 40 runs of the last 2 overs. As he comes into bowl. Good ball first up there to Jawad Shah. Excellent start here for the young man. This one's straight down the ground. This is a brilliant shot and looks like it's going to go the distance. That's a 6. So he gave up 6 runs in the whole of the last match and he's given up this many on that ball. This one was this one's absolutely belted. There's no fielder there. Just got that one wrong. His length was incorrect there, and he's going to have to pay. And that one going away for a boundary. Goes to the big shot again. This one's absolutely smoked. It's traveled miles. That would be a 6 in any cricket ground in the world. That was an enormous blow. This one's down the play towards the leg side, and that's going to go way beyond the fence. That's another 6 for Jawad Shah. And he doesn't care that they have to chase 107. He wants to chase 170. This one's played very nicely towards third man. He's picked out that gap beautifully. And ladies and gentlemen, that's Jawad Shah at his very best. He showed you his big shots, his ability to smoke it. And this one, he's just used the pace of the ball beautifully and picked out that gap in. This one's played away by Ungarekla. And that was a mistake there by Resham Singh. Straight onto the pads, and Ungarekla is there to punish him. So Ungarekla was watching Jawad Shah very keenly from the other end, and he says, well, what you can do, I can do just as well. Fuller one, this one's popped up in the air. It looks like it will clear the fielders, and it might have cleared the boundary rope too. We await the signal. That's a 6, so everything's going the Eagles' way here. Goes for that Fuller delivery. This one's absolutely struck beautifully by Jawad Shah, but Kulwinder Singh, well, for a moment you thought he'd take that one. Ashish come back to ball, and this one's just gone down the leg side, so Arjun starting off with 4 wides, not what he wants to see. Let's see if there's oh, some bat on that one. Yep, some bat on that one. This one's gone up in the air. Is it going to clear that boundary rope? It certainly will with a lot of ease. And that's another 6 for Jawad Shah. Nicely played stroke there, and that will beat the fielder again. Make that another boundary. That's another good shot there as he picked out the gap again. It looks like he certainly has. He's just using Shahi's pace to his advantage. This one's just nicely played off the pads there, and that's the half century for Jawad Shah. Puts fist pumps the air, and he knows what he's just done. He gets a huge round of applause from the rest of his teammates, and he absolutely deserves it. Raises his bat in acknowledgement. This has been a splendid innings, one of the very best. Goes for the big shot again. Is this going to go the distance? There's a fielder underneath it, and Resham Singh puts it down. And to make matters worse, it will also go away to the boundary rope in the game. Put down there. Goes for the big shot again. This one is absolutely huge. Doesn't matter where you place the fielders. That is a massive 6. Deposited into the olive groves. That's as good as it gets. Goes Fuller Waqas Akhtar. He could have easily had a wicket off the first ball this over, but then to rub more salt into his wounds, he's been hammered, absolutely hammered into the moon. This is an enormous 6. Goes for the big shot again. He's picked out the gap. There's no fielder there, and that will race away to the boundary rope. Goes for the big shot again. Jawad Shah, he's absolutely smoked this one. And all the fielder can do is watch that one sail over his head. It's been a tough game so far for young Arjun Shahi. And all he can do is watch that one go over his head. He'd need Joel Garner maybe to try to catch that one. Takes an edge, and well, it's just been that kind of a night for the Eagles. Certainly the second half of the night, their fortunes have changed. Brilliant ball there by Omar Farooq, and the Eagles will be denied a 10-wicket win. That's exactly what they would have been eyeing. Take a look at this one. Fantastic ball. Top stuff. How do you play that? Excellent ball, but fortunately it won't make too much of an impact to the result of this game. Now this one's popped up in the air. Is this going to go the distance? Kulwinder Singh is converging underneath it, and he's managed to collect that one. So a couple of late wickets here for the Cyprus Eagles. Not smart cricket by them, really, in all honesty. They're all trying to get an iconic finish, trying to end this game with a big shot. And he goes to that cover drive. Is there an edge there? There certainly is an edge, so he's on a hat-trick, Rajwinder Brar. And something to cheer about at the end for the Black Caps. This is some pretty poor stuff from the Eagles. And how often have we been critical of this side for their inability to just close out games, and they're showing it again. Beautiful ball there by Brar, and he goes for the cover drive, Omar Shan. He has to depart for a golden duck. Manikanta going for the big shot. There's a fielder underneath it. This is going to go over his head, so it's no hat trick. Instead, it's Manikanta Rani Mekla, the skipper, ending this match in style. For a moment, just for a moment, you thought Rajwinder Brar might be able to get his hat trick, but it's a great shot in the end by Manikanta. And, well, every single Eagles player has wanted to end this game with a big shot, end it with a bang. And Rani Mekla certainly does there. The captain comes out and shows the rest of the team that's how you win a game.